think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's MP. He's got 5. Pass to Fernandez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. Fernandez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
MP keeping his head on the swivel.
Spurs trail by 8. Outside Harper. To the right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. Pocket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is where Wembanyama makes most of his money, and it's a lot of it.
Timberwolves leading by 6. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Spurs with some changes. Sissoko checked in, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. Now, here's Fox. Last game out, he had 14. Right side, Harper. 3-pointer, cans it from downtown. Harper's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP with a screen on Fox. Here's Booth. Here's Ware, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Wembanyama. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 7. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's MP. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shoots from 12. Another shot. And it's blocked. MP outside. And there's the drive. And the dunk by MP.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Sissoko. Here's Fleming. Covered by MP. Right side, Fox. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by MP. And the shot goes down. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He lobs it up, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Fox, still without a basket. And here's Harper from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the floor for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Jamison. Then there's Dixon. And it's Sissoko in at the 4 slot. Minnesota leading by 16. To the paint, here's Fernandez, and he uses the glass on the lane. Fernandez has got 9 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That one good for 2.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
MP can't cash in from close range. Spurs trail by 16. With the step back, 13 feet away. The rebound by Edwards.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Fernandez. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Fernandez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the inside, Koulibaly with the steal. The drive by MP. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Others checked in, and the Spurs making a change here. Outside, Fox. Rob. Here's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Clock at 4. Back to Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Edwards, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Castle. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. MP passes to Fernandez.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
San Antonio calls timeout.
San Antonio with the timeout.
Ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Edwards, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForge. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He scored 28 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. He was incredible, which at this point we've come to expect. Guys, he's always on a mission.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right, he was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's the Spurs now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Wembanyama with it, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Khalil Ware's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio with the change here too. Sissoko checked in. Outside, Fox. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now, here's Harper. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas. Now, Fox. Shoots over Dosunmu. San Antonio again missing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. A putback. Rebound, San Antonio.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Wembanyama outside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Takes a step back. MP passes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Fox with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Again, the miss by the Spurs. MP outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And they're moving it up. Here's Sissoko. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. Ware, good. Ware's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside, Fox. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Here's MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's Minnesota sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq. Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then it's MP. And it's Fernandez in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here is Fernandez. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Minnesota.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Harper. Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's MP. Over in the corner, Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. MP passes to Fernandez. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fernandez has got 18 points in the game.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Castle. Wembanyama high post. He's got 6. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And here is MP. 14 points for him. Harper with the steal. To the left side wing. Pass to Fleming. Now Castle. This one for 3. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Fernandez from outside connects from three-point range. Fernandez has got 21.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Fleming. Here's Richard. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Vassell, he's checked in for MP. Deciding to change it up. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Dixon. Shot clock at 5. Fernandez with the rebound. Fernandez has got his 4th rebound in this one. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 16 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Minnesota sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Fox. Also Jamison out there. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. Now here's MP. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And MP throws it down.
He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Jamison. Down low. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Jamison.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
2 loud points. MP with the statement at the rim.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Fox looking it over. Wembanyama left side. Shot clock at 3. Over MP. Minnesota with the rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the miss by MP, Wembanyama. MP, high post. 2 points, that one goes. MP's got 20 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Fox. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And it's not easy trying to keep Wemby off the glass. His arms, they just don't stop.
Wembanyama against MP. Pass to Love. MP against Wembanyama. MP, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. MP with it, and it's Jamison picking him up. MP kicks to Love. Now MP, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Fox with it. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Craig, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Jamison with a screen for Fox. Fires the three. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Strother. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Fox. Out to the right wing. Sissoko. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Fox. Here's MP. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Hits it from three-point range.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
MP looking around. Puts one up from 19. Drained for 2 points. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Oh, smart.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.